Hey, what's up guys? How you doing today? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here, coming at you live. There's another video. First things that you have to do in Canada after you land. This is one of the most requested videos by far. People are asking me once I'm in Canada, what's the first thing I have to do? So I'm going to break it down into two parts. I want to remind you the important things that you have to do before coming to Canada, and then I'll tell you the first things that you have to do once you're here, because preparation is the most important thing. Alright, you got your tickets, you got your visa, you're ready to come to Canada, land here, you're so excited with your family, friends, or by yourself. You're ready and you don't know where to start. So the first thing you have to take with you is medicine, because it's extremely important. It's extremely expensive in Canada. You would not believe how expensive it is, and most stuff you can't even buy with doctor's prescription. So in some countries where you can buy stuff without the doctor's prescription, so take with you some antibiotics, take your basic necessary medicine for your health, because if you want to buy something in Canada, most likely you get a weaker stuff. You would have to pay extreme amounts of money for it, and you would need a doctor's prescription to buy it. So you'd have to see a doctor, and probably if you are here and you need it urgently, you won't have your health card, so it's going to cost you probably $100 or $200 just to see a doctor, just to get the prescription, another $100 to get your medicine. So take your medicine. Second thing that you have to understand is the electrical in Canada is 110 volts. So whatever you have your high-tech equipment, for example from Ukraine it's 220, if you bring it to Canada there will be nothing to plug it into. So make sure you grab an adapter for America, for basically Northern America. There is it's a different plug. Get the adapter, because once you're here you want to charge your iPad, iPhone, or whatever you have. Samsung is my favorite, but you cannot plug it in without the adapter, and you're going to be in Canada struggling to find one. It is possible to find one, but it's going to be anywhere from 10 to 20 bucks. So take one with you, because it's going to save you some money. Number 3 guys is take your documents, so you can get your driver's license. It's going to be way easier. Make sure you get your clearance from a police, road police, and your driver's abstract from your home country translated into English. Take all the documents translated and everything, so you have it on you, because you might need them. Also realize that in Canada it's a left-hand drive, meaning that cars drive on the right side of the road. Take Canadian dollars. Go to your local bank and get some cash. Bring in Canadian dollars. It's going to be easier for you to operate on the cash if you're here having Canadian dollars, because they're not going to accept other currencies. Some people would accept US dollars, but the conversion rate and everything. So take some cash with you. Make sure you have some Canadian dollars in your pocket when you come here, some change, some coins, because you might need them to get a card in the airport or something like that. It'd be really helpful for you. If you need to use a phone, you can put some coins in it and use it. Now let's talk about after you come to Canada, first thing that you have to get done. Now the number 1 thing is social insurance number. So you have to go to Service Canada and get yourself a social insurance number, because without social insurance number you cannot pay taxes. Without paying taxes you cannot work. Employers are not going to let you work without a SIN number. So you'd have to go and register. You would have to take your personal identification, and you would have to take your visa, work permit, or PR card there, so you can get it. So make sure that's the first step, because you want to be working in Canada, you want to be making money. Second thing that you would have to get after you're in Canada is health card, because medicine here is free only if you have that health card. It depends from province to province and the way how they give it to you, but if you don't have a health card and you need to see a doctor, be prepared to give away $100 just to see a doctor, just to say hi. And if you need more help, then it's going to be even more expensive. If you get yourself into a trouble where you need to be hospitalized or something, you don't have a health card, it's going to be a huge bill. You're going to have to pay from your own pocket. So make sure as soon as you're here, you get health card, you get social insurance number, so you can work and so you can get the medical help if needed. Alright guys, next thing that you have to get once you're here in Canada is the bank account, because without the bank account you're going to have to carry cash. It's really inconvenient. Almost no one other than new immigrants uses cash in Canada because everyone uses the bank accounts. So make sure you go and open yourself a bank account, and when you do that, get yourself a credit card. Now, you might not be familiar yet with credit history in Canada, but it's something that you would need to get a mortgage, to buy a new car, to get a loan from a bank. They're going to look at your credit history, and you would not have any credit history when you're here. The only way to get it is to actually build it. So get yourself a bank account, get yourself a credit card, and start using that credit card. Pay off the credit card before they charge you any interest on it, and start building your credit history so that you can get yourself a loan, so that you can get yourself a mortgage to buy a house and a car. So once again, guys, go to the bank, open your account. To get a bank account, you would need your personal identification, your work permit, visa, or PR card, something that allows you to be in Canada, and it's really a fast process, okay? So it shouldn't be a problem. And also it's security for you, because you don't want to be walking down the street with the case of money that you brought from your home country to Canada. So make sure you have a bank account, start building that credit history. It's going to be very helpful for you in the long run, and you'll thank me later. And the final one of the most important things that you have to get in Canada is driver's license. Believe me when I say that it's very inconvenient when you cannot drive a car here. It is very inconvenient when you cannot go, for example, and buy yourself some, I don't know, liquor, or go to a shop where they sell this kind of things. You know, you can go to a pub without an ID. It's very inconvenient to carry your passport around, and even though there are ways to get around that, and you can actually get yourself an ID from Service Canada by paying some fee, it's way cheaper and faster to get yourself a learner's license in Canada by passing the test. And plus, if you are planning to drive a car in Canada, in most of the cities, smaller cities, different provinces, you would need a car to do your grocery. You would need a car to go to work, because sometimes in different provinces it gets so cold, it's difficult to get around, difficult to do your grocery, and you're going to be wasting so much of your time to do that. So it's going to be easier for you to buy a car. Make sure you get your driver's license as soon as you are here. It's going to make things so much easier for you. Smash the like button if you think this video was helpful for you. If you're new, subscribe, and of course comment so we can create more videos together. I want to see your feedback, and we will see you in Canada. I wish you all the best. See you guys, have a good one. See you in the next video. Woo!